I am making a video on this guy, Extreme EXT. He's got his Twitch here, his Twitter. Um, this guy made a YouTube video a day ago. It is very funny. Um, somehow, somehow Riot managed to put an Immortal 3 player who's about to be Radiant into a lobby with all Plat players on Chicago servers.
Found.
What happened? Am I in bad rank? Oh my god! I have 4 plats in my team. What the is this? Look, it's Illinois. What the are you guys all plat?
Yeah, how are you?
Okay, this guy is a Radiant, and he can't even pronounce Illinois correctly. All good. All good.
Portal 2 playing
That definitely is not a good start.
in this lobby, bro.
I'm in a full plat lobby. So lucky Immortal 3. Yo, what am I playing? You think they playing this out or remaking?
Something that I want to start off by saying is that this guy, just by how he speaks, he doesn't sound like he has a fast reaction time. He sounds like very tired, very nonchalant, very like casual, like everything's okay. If it goes wrong, it's fine. If it goes okay, that's good too. Kind of like, like he doesn't care either way. Sort of a little bit apathetic. And the people who I've noticed who are like that usually they usually cheat. Like if I was in an if I was Immortal 3 and I solo queued into a plat lobby and I was about to be Radiant, I would be very upset. I would remake it myself just in case. This guy, he doesn't do that. And he gets shit on at first. You might say, yeah, he's smiling. He's like, fuck, my KO's terrible. Like, he's just laughing. Or Vice, I guess. Maybe it was no, that was his KO.
Oh my god, they're playing this out. They didn't remake. Oh my god.
Oh my god, you got shit on.
What the fuck?
Okay, now I'm gonna explain something here. This guy's Radiant. He's a Radiant, and he just played like he's Iron. And I'm gonna explain each and every mistake that he just made that nobody would make, even like in Ascendant 3. People in Ascendant 3 would have picked up on every single context clue there and readjusted their crosshair or went for the pick on the KJ. Watch. Okay. Sova's just, I don't know. He's kind of laughing. Okay. He has a KO on his team. The KO throws his knife back gen. He sees the raised nade out of the smoke. The very first thing you should be thinking about in this scenario is, well, first off, I don't know any Immortal 3 that would be going this way to clear sight. He also never looked to his right to clear the box here. And he's not really looking at dice. He's not worried about anyone up here. And the knife scans 2 people. 3 people. It shows Jet. Okay, before last time I watched this, it had 2 people scanned. Yeah, that's weird. Oh, because the Jet's dead. Okay, so he can see that it scanned 2 people. And in his mind, he, for some reason, is deciding to shoot the turrets. When on his map, you would see his teammates are fighting the Killjoy. And he knows that the Raze just threw a nade from here. Any Immortal Radiant player's instincts in this scenario would be to hold the smoke for the Raze to push out because his team, the enemy team, is committing to this retake already. The turret is completely disabled. It does not matter. You do not need to look at this. You do not need to shoot it. And he has a Guardian. He should be holding Heaven. Plus, if on his map he sees the Killjoy behind Generator, he can wrap the KJ and kill her with his team. For whatever reason, he's trying to kill the turret and is just unafraid of the Raze pushing this for when the whole enemy team is already committed to the retake. So it makes sense that the Raze would push. Yet he's not looking there at all. That's a very weird, very telling sign.
Oh my god, what am I playing? Oh my god, this is actually so abnormal.
Everything that he just did there is something that like a bronze player would do, right? Like his aim looks very bad, his reaction time looks atrocious, his ability to read context clues on the map are atrocious. And then you watch what he's doing with his eyes. This is the thing that kind of I kept like he shouldn't be showing his face because he's giving away that he's actually cheating. He is. He's using a radar hack and his eyes whenever he's trying to get information, just watch his eyes. They always look at the top right of his monitor. There's sure you got the kill feed up here, right? But he's doing that when no one's dead throughout this game, and I'll show you. And he always does this. He always looks top right. He might be looking off his monitor. He might have another monitor that has the radar hack on it, so that he can just see where people are through that monitor. And it could be, and that's most likely what he's doing. He most likely has a dual PC setup and like some sort of DMA that probably an Arduino that will give him that information. That way it'll never get detected and it's running on a separate PC. So Vanguard has no access to it. And that's allowing him to have information on everyone on the map, which is so incredibly absurd and broken. And it's the reason why it's broken is because if you have a radar hack, it's not affecting your aim. It's not affecting your ability to see people through walls. It's just giving you that slight edge. And in reality, it's a massive advantage against anybody who doesn't have it, right? Because you can predict every single thing the enemy's going to do, because you always know where they're at. And if you look at the little, well, he's hiding it, but he's hiding his map. This is a legit map. He's just covering it in case people stream snipe, I guess. But there's always that little vision cone, so you see where people are looking as well. So you know you have a general idea of when someone turns around. You can swing like that, and basically always shoot people in the back if you wanted to. So keep that in mind where his eyes are looking when he's in a gunfight and when he's searching for information. He almost never looks to the top left at all. And that when he looks to like far left is he's looking at his camera and he's looking at his chat on this monitor.
You actually Plat. I'm 4-3 in a Plat lobby on my main account. It's legit Illinois too. Like it's not like it's a dead server. You think my teammates ever seen a Radiant buddy? Should I flex my Radiant buddy or what? So have you guys seen a Radiant buddy before?
No, can I get it? Thanks, Spooky.
We'll share family? Hell no. I'm dropping 50 kills. I don't give a f. I'm running through them.
Watching.
This kill is like, it's hard to get that kill. If I were to aim like that on somebody, first off, I don't think I'd overshoot like that. And another thing is, if he has anti-aim, which I don't know if he does, but there are hacks in this game that disallow up to 3 bullets to register on your head, which is an insane hack. It's like, that one will get you banned quick, I think. So he might not have that Sova's just missing, but he edited the shot, kind of. He blurred it out a little bit. He completely whiffed, sprayed, and shot 6 bullets in the time that it would take to shoot like maybe 4 or 5, which is odd.
Never mind, you get.
can't. This is not fair.
Now his aim is good. His aim is legit and it's good. Right there, like that all seems legit and good. Okay, so I mean, he might just have gotten lucky on that Sova. That spray, sometimes it'll work, sometimes it'll go in a straight line like that. Other times it just, like, it's not hard to shoot in a straight line with a Vandal like that. But the thing to me that stood out was just like, he shot 6 bullets really quickly because he was at 21 and ended at 15. And like, if you do that same sort of spray pattern there, it's, I mean, he edited the video, so I couldn't really see it. That's probably what threw me off, is just the video being edited, to be honest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6. He basically went like this to the Sova. Oh wait, hold on. That goes in a straight line still, so it's not too. That's pretty normal. It's just the way he edited that is strange, but
This is so not fair.
he likes to run and shoot a lot, dude. My bullets would not even hit that. I'm telling you, if I was running with a Vandal and shooting that, it would not hit the dart. I can tell you that much.
What I just told.
He's spraying and moving. Radiant. And I wanna go back over that round step by step here. Traditional smokes. But look where his eyes are. Now, if you're looking at your map, you're gonna be looking over here to the left. Okay. You're never looking top right. There's nothing here unless he's looking at who's spectating him, which would I don't know why he's looking at that. Okay. He walks out. Now he's focused on the middle of the screen. Running and shooting and somehow hits it. Again. I mean, okay. It makes sense to be looking at this because he's seeing who's dead, right? But now, again, looking at top right. Again, looking at the top right. So I think he's looking off his monitor, and because he's looking very far to the right here. If he was looking, like when you see him looking dead center of his screen, it still kind of looks like he's looking to the right a little bit. But he's looking up. He's looking up and to the right. I think there's something up and to the right that's his radar hack. Because every time he's about to swing somebody or get information from somebody, to see where people are, so he's not caught off guard, he's always looking to the right, which is not normal. If you're a legit player, you're constantly looking at your map on the left. He can't help himself. He's constantly looking to the top right of his screen. It makes no sense. And then he loses his gun duel. He loses his duel against a Plat as a Radiant.
What I just told.
Again, he's looking to the right. He's looking to the right and he changes his mind. Pulls his gun out. They don't even see the KJ yet. Misses, runs and shoots and kills her. Radiant.
get queued into a full plat lobby. The color. You see, I'm the red guy. I have no idea how this is even possible.
He's just constantly looking at the right. So, okay, this made me think, okay, well, what if his, I mean, you see it's on the left, right? Like, you know it's on the left because he shows his gameplay. It's not on the right, it's on the left. So I was thinking, like, how would it work if the camera was mirrored? Because I'm actually stupid and I don't know how that works. And apparently it wouldn't change anything. He's still looking, obviously, if you look at his monitor, he is still looking at the right side of his monitor. And I am so dumb that I had to ask AI, and it says, based on the angle of his head and his eye position, both images, here's exactly where he's looking. First one, upper right portion of his monitor. Visual cues, his chin is slightly raised. Eyes are cast upward and toward the right side. This one, it says he's looking at the lower left of his monitor, which is strange because he's actually, this is when he's in a gunfight. So if he's in a gunfight and it thinks he's looking at the left side of his monitor, like lower left, then if he's looking to the right, and I mean, like, if he's looking to the lower left, but it's really at the center, that means when he's looking to the right, it's off his screen. He's probably looking at another monitor. That's what that means. Another thing I want to say is when somebody dies and you're getting that information by looking top right, which is very normal, if you are using a radar hack and it's in the top right, it's almost, it's actually not good to do that. If you, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a cheater, but if I were cheating, I'd put my radar hack on the left, and you should probably put your chat, your Twitch chat, on the right, because if you're constantly looking up here and no one's dying, then people are gonna suspect you're looking at something else. Which he again is continues to do that.
This isn't fair. Imagine you're a plat player and you queue into an immortal.
His own teammate is slowing him here. And he's getting flashed. And he's... Wait a second. There's nothing to be looking up here. You know, you just killed, like, this guy's already dead. You already know that. You saw him die. He looks again. I think he's looking at a radar hack. Because he headshot her through the wall. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god.
Which is, I mean, that's a normal... Like, if he wasn't looking to the right and he just was shooting through the wall, looking at the wall, that's normal. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not saying that shooting through the wall there and hitting her in the head is weird. It's not weird. It's normal. But the thing that makes it weird is he's looking to the right, top right of his screen, like off his monitor before he does that. He does the same thing here before he, like right in this scenario, I think, right? See, he does it again. He immediately looks here. But then he looks at his monitor, like at the radar hack, to see if this guy is going to swing him anytime soon, I think. So that he can make up his mind on whether or not he wants to engage the glove. Because if you notice, he's looking at it, And as soon as he sees her move on his radar, he immediately looks here to fight her. He's never looking at his map. He's like almost, I don't think I've seen him look at his map the entire game here.
See, bad smoke. Bad smoke, because I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna kill everyone. See? Now I'm gonna kill the planter.
I like how he just he doesn't even look main. And the planner should be the last person that you kill because he's planning. So you just kill this guy and then you kill the planner. Killing see, even him describing this makes no sense. Even in Ascendant 3 plus, you would never kill the planner first because they have to turn around. This guy can right click you and you lose the round. The best thing to do is to kill this dude and then the planner. Killing the planner here makes sense. Also, he didn't even look main. It's like he just knows no one's looking at the smoke, I guess. They didn't close the door. And there's the Sova was alive. He heard the Sova main, and it sounded like the Sova had walked out and then cut noise. So why is he not even? He didn't even clear that, and then he shoots the wrong target. Oh, look, Sova. Yeah, Sova was out. He wasn't even. He wasn't main at all.
He has shield. Okay.
That's so stupid. That's very weird.
My apologies.
It's just like how he did that one round, or was it? It was like right here. This, just like this round. No Radiant player would make this big of a mistake.
What the dog do?
What the fuck?
Raze just threw a nade. 3 people got scanned. And he knows the KJ has to be generator or here. And he knows that they're committing to a retake. Because that means there's 4 here, so they're immediately going to retake this. And he's not even holding for a push from the Raze that just naded. Why would the Raze not peek off her nade? Right? Like, if you're going to throw a nade into main, you're going to peek off of it. Because you might have hit somebody, you might have slowed them with the damage. Like, instead he's convinced someone's here. Which, by the way, this goes against him using a radar hack. But if you notice, this whole encounter, he never looks off his monitor to the right.
Oh my god, what am I playing?
So he played that like somebody who was actually Plat. He didn't use any of the information that was given to him in a way that would be utilized by Radiant, or even an Ascendant player would have done a completely different thing. And Immortal players all would have done something that was not that. They would not have shot a disabled turret. They would not have not held. I'm convinced that if I was Radiant, or if, I mean, I'm convinced that if there was a Radiant level player that saw this clip, they would say, yeah, I'd hold for the Raze to swing out of the smoke. Because he saw 3 people get scanned. He did not do that. He did like the worst possible thing and then killed everyone. And didn't look at his radar hack, because he eventually started to get shit on, right? Like, people are saying, you look Plat, blah, 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 blah. He was 4-3 here, right? 4-3, it didn't look like he was cheating at first. Then he says, no, I'm gonna kill their whole team. I'm gonna turn up, right? He's like, I'm not gonna play safe. I'm gonna turn up. I'm gonna get 50 kills.
Will share only? Hell no. I'm dropping 50 kills. I don't give a f. I'm running through them.
He clears everything pretty well too.
Watching.
That is a weird kill though. Okay, so all of that looked very good, very normal. He actually glanced at his map for like a split second there. All this is good.
I can't. Ooh, like, mind? Dude.
Okay, so this guy was 5-0, right? He was winning 5-0. Then he lost a round. Now watch what he does. After he loses one round, watch how he plays. Now he's staring off screen to the right and swinging the jet. Runs and shoots. Looks off screen again. Looked off screen before swinging this. Looks off screen again. Takes his knife out. Looks off screen again. Looks off screen again. Swings. Dies.
What I just told.
Keeps looking off screen. Takes the knife out while looking off screen. Still looking off screen. Swings exactly where she was. Convinced before her teammates had actually seen her yet, and if he was looking at his map, his eyes would have been positioned to the top left, not top right. Runs and shoots and kills her. Suddenly drops his gun. Did he run out of ammo? Because I notice hacks will drop the gun when that happens. Nope, just dropped the gun randomly. Okay.
Probably enemy team rank up or something.
This guy sprays so much. Like, I'm telling you, man, if I were to spray with a Vandal this close, it's not doing shit. I get so unlucky with my sprays. It's like whenever I'm playing people, they're like 10 times faster than me, gliding across the fucking screen, and just the fact that this guy can't even hit him and he's just, I don't know.
You Plat player and you queue into an immortal.
His teammates are slowing him down and flashing him, by the way. And again, you didn't see it, but he looked to his top, he looked top right. Like after he killed her, okay, yeah, see? He kills her, he looks here, and then he's like, oh, is this guy gonna swing me? And he's not looking at his map. He's looking to the right of his screen to see if the Killjoy's gonna swing. And as soon as he thinks she is, because he might be seeing her move on his radar hack, he averts his eyes back to his crosshair. Now watch, he looks at his radar hack again. Headshots her through the wall, which is fine. Like, this isn't, like, if he wasn't looking there, and if he was just looking at his crosshair through the wall, I would have been like, yeah, that's normal. But he's looking off screen when he's lining it up, which is very odd.
Oh, this is possible. guys. GG.
Thanks for the carry, Clove.
No problem. 15. Let's see what this guy has to say after losing to this.
Bro, how is that fair, Ben? I need my RR back, please.
What do you want me to do?
Level 32. So this person probably played with a higher rated player, or they played with someone who was hacking, or they hacked themselves, and then got put into this lobby. Because that's a new account, and that's right where you get put at if you win all your games. Again, this guy is Radiant, and he has a 36% headshot percentage. So he's the best rank in the game with a higher win than loss ratio. He's number 2, is that 250, right? So he's level 917. First off, how are you level 917 and highest, you're the highest rank in the game, but you don't have the game sense of anybody who's played the game for a long time, dude? I'm so, like, it blows my mind that one clip where he's just not holding the smoke, shoots a turret when the KJ is being fought by his team, doesn't even look at his map the whole time during that. That is weird. And then he loses a round when he starts to try. And after that, he just starts suddenly looking off screen at something the entire time. Whenever he's gonna go like peek somebody, he's just constantly looking top right. He's looking off screen to his right. You saw how he kept inching up too? And then he perfectly mirrored this guy's movement because the Sova had moved into a position to be shot at. It's like he knew the Sova, but how is he not banned, right? This person is level 917, top 250. He's Radiant, and it does not take a genius to realize he's using a radar hack. This guy's so stupid, he shows his fucking camera. He's showing his face. He's showing his face. He keeps inching up while looking off screen and then swings. See, the guy's moving into a position to be able to be swung. He was jumping. I think that So is cheating too. His map is here, and he's looking off of his monitor. See, his crosshair's not even lined up for the fucking door. Because he's so hyper-focused on his radar hack. And he just starts running and shooting.
What I just told.
And he sounds so tired. His reaction time isn't even good. Yeah, this guy legit looks like he's a Plat, like lower than Plat, really. Man, that is just so weird. But I mean, you know, 16.5 thousand views on his tracker he streams. He has like POV of his mouse, but the reality is, if you're using a radar hack, your mouse is irrelevant. What gives it away is where you're looking at on your screen, and he's given away so much. So hopefully Riot does something.